Hello, my dear Aquarius. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all signs reading up. Will stable romantic love be back in my life for the full members to this channel? And what is the truth that I'm not able to see and face right now is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I'm using the Steampunk Tarot with Barbara Moore for the readings part. And I will start shuffling your cards. So, when I open your deck here, I see 7 of Cups with Death. So this is someone that's tired of feeling confused. It's a person that doesn't really know their own feelings, and now they are like fed up with it. I don't know what to do, so better maybe break up or let go, or, you know, change it all together. So we'll see what's going on here. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Emperor together with Death. So the Emperor is usually someone that's not too comfortable with feeling their feelings. So this person seems to be without navigation system. What they have instead is leadership and decision-making qualities. So without really knowing maybe what they feel or the consequences of the decision, it seems like they will take a pretty rash decision that's not based on their emotion, because they don't know themselves. So they don't know what their navigation system is telling them, but they are fed up with feeling confused feelings or confusing feelings. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we see Hermit together with the Death. So they think it's better to go this alone, because at least they won't have these confusing feelings anymore. It's better to, you know, be alone, so you don't have to think about why you feel such a strange things. So 6 elements. And here we have the 8 of Wands together with the Hermit. So it seems like they will get some feedback from their subconscious system, or the divine, or some vibration frequency, or they will get some kind of feedback from this decision. So if they are breaking up with you, or maybe they are deciding to, no, I will, you know, do this, I will take that job, or I will travel there, or I will do this, they will soon get some kind of feedback on that. So maybe then things will be clearer. But sometimes then we have already taken the decision and it's kind of too late to take it back. So we'll see. 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Aquarius viewers. So I want my dear Aquarius to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in here for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So this will be this person, most likely action, but also the evolution of your relationship, and this is what they would want to have happen. We see the Ace of Wands, so they feel very strong and capable when they take this decision, but I'm sure this will change, or they feel like it's a relief to take a strong decision, but then I think they will have moments of regrets. Okay. And here we have the 9 of Pentacles, so it kind of the singles energy. If I'm alone, I can take care of myself, I can take care of my own needs. I don't have to be triggered by strange emotions or another person's behavior, or if they are, you know, they have too much order and control in their life, or too little, whatever, you know, we can be irritated on when it comes to another person, because they're not like us. So we think, oh, how can they do that? Put the butter in the refrigerator with the butter knife. That's really strange. I don't know if I can stand it. Okay, so this is this person's intentions, and it's a King of Pentacles. It kind of sums up the Emperor that we saw together with the Hermit. It's not a super singles energy, but it's a person that likes when things are in order, like when things are stable, when they don't have to tamper with difficult emotions. So usually this person builds a very stable life for themselves and include their closest family and friends and, you know, people they can trust. They want to have a good life with stable people around them. So this intention says that this person is, they feel like they are a high value person. They want to surround themselves with high value relationships. So I'm feeling a little bit, maybe they're sitting on a high horse, but it can also be a very good decision, this. So this is their feelings for you, and we have the Sun card. So the Sun card is pretty clear. It's not confused at all. And together with the King of Pentacles, this definitely says marriage. This person wants to marry you, which goes a little bit, you know, it's a little bit not the same message that we got before. So we'll see where it goes. This is how they view you. And the King of Swords. So maybe it's you that has caused these confusing emotions. King of Swords. Maybe this person has invested a lot in your relationship, but you have been a little bit high and dry. You see the King of Swords here is an intelligent person, take good decisions, but might also be a little bit lack of emotions, too much relying on logic here. I'm seeing brutally honest oracle. I love you more than words can say. So that doesn't seem to be the problem either. So I have to dig deeper to understand why this person took this rush decision. Or maybe this, what we saw with the death, is something from your past. But the King of Swords here, King of Pentacles, it looks very... Okay, you have the back turned against each other. That's a little bit problematic. But both of you... Here, when it comes like this, it shows mutual love between you. You might be dealing with an earth sign. This is Capricorn. Hermit is Virgo. And we haven't seen Taurus, but it doesn't mean it can't be Taurus as well. But it can be any sign. It just shows a person that's very stable and wants things to be like non-dramatic. And it seems like they were... feeling dramatic inside, and therefore they were taking some kind of decision to cool those feelings down and possibly ending it with you. And I can see you have your back turned towards each other, so probably you're not in the best terms, even though you love each other. So maybe there has been some kind of miscommunication, or you know, if we get uncomfortable feelings, we might blame the other person, but it's really not the other person's fault. Wherever you go, there you are. Whenever you are in a love relationship, you might feel the same, because it's an unhealed trauma that needs to be dealt with. So how do they view you? They view you as smart, competent. Maybe I said they were a little bit on their high horse. I think that they feel like you are a little bit on your high horse. This might have caused the misunderstanding, because when we think another person is kind of putting us down, or feeling like they are superior to us, or they have a lot of criticism for us, we might turn like around and have the same kind of behavior towards that person to protect ourselves from getting hurt. This is how they view the relationship as a Six of Pentacles. So I'm definitely feeling like they want to make friends with you. So I think like that. Both these kings are capable of taking the Emperor death decision. So either this was you or it was them. This person wants you to reconcile. They have ideas for how to make the relationship more equal, so that both people will feel like they are not being disrespected, and that both people's needs are met. Because it seems as both of you are people with high integrity, and it's easy for you to feel disrespected, and then you turn away from that person. So that can cause a lot of misunderstandings when we are so quick to judge, and we might not have the best communication, so we misread things. This is what they would want to have happen. We see the 10 of Pentacles goes very well with the King of Pentacles, showing that this person wants to be together with you. So whatever decision they took in the past about this, it was because they were having some bad emotions and they were trying to solve it in this way. But, you know, as soon as they did it, they regretted it. Or at least, you know, 1 week later, they regretted it. And if you are the one maybe stepping away from them, they just want you to be nice again and want to be with them. But that's what they would want to happen. It's not the same as what they will do, because to do the things we want, we need to have courage to also show vulnerability or be authentic, honest, or put in a lot of effort to clear out misunderstandings. And not all people are prepared to do that, because they might have a big ego, or they might feel hopeless, like it's no idea. So we'll see what this person will do. Oh, 4 of Cups here comes connected to the Emperor. Stubbornness. They took this decision. They can't just come and say, hey, I changed my mind. I love you forever and ever. 19, the Sun, 1 + 9, 10. This kind of shows I love you forever and ever. So they can't say this to you, because, you know, that would take them down from their high horse. And so they act like they don't feel like this. They don't want to admit to a mistake, or they're angry with you because they think that you made a mistake walking away from them. But a little bit bitter, a little bit like feeling like the victim, feeling as they are unjustly treated, and probably fueling this with some thoughts around that. Here we have a Knight of Wands though, and it comes underneath the Sun. It's a little bit reckless energy, but at least it's a forward-moving energy. So might very well come and communicate with you with this card, but we'll see with the next card here. Justice, okay. We see Justice, the scales here, scales here. I want to take the brutally honest to understand what injustice is, or I can't forgive. We can see this with the crossed arms here. They can't forgive. And I wanted to aim for something better for myself. So I think that they felt disrespected in some way, either imaginary or, you know, for real. We can easily project stuff onto people that's not really their point of view or what they intended, but we think that that's what happened because we have seen it all before with other people. So we have learned and trying to save ourselves from getting our heart broken. So we just decide that that's how they are. And I think this person has taken such a decision, probably from their own little bit confused emotions. And wherever they go, there they are. So they will take the confused emotion with them wherever they go. So they need to sort that through first before they can really be able to judge you clearly if you actually did something wrong towards them or not. It's very unclear here. But what I'm seeing is that this person, they feel like they can't forgive. And they probably wanted to exchange you for someone that were not doing the unfair things that they accuse you of, okay? Or from someone that didn't come with critique that they were acting unfair, because it can be like that for some of you as well. But what I'm seeing here is almost like this person coming, even if they can't forgive, they're coming with like their side of the story to you. And they will say, this is how I felt, this is how it was for me. This was what was going on with me and how I took this behavior from you. So they would probably come and kind of give you some criticism. But it's meant as an opening to work through your stuff. because they wanted to aim for something better for themselves. But I feel like they thought it would be easy to exchange you for someone else. And then they have decided that, no, they love you. They want to be with you. So now they want to try to get the relationship in itself better, okay? So maybe coming with accusing words and saying, this is horrible, that what you did. Try to not take it as a sucker punch to your stomach. Try to be cool about it. Don't see it as a personal thing. Really listen into what this person is really saying. Sometimes they say something that they think they want, but we can read deeper into it and see that they are afraid of something, for example, or that they have misread into something. But try to give them correct feedback. Try to say, okay, so you feel unfairly treated because I went away with my girlfriends or my pals during the weekend. And you felt as if I was probably being untrue to you because I didn't answer my phone that whole evening. Is that correct? And they will say, yes, that was like the worst night of my life, and you didn't answer my calls, and this and this and that and that. And you say, okay, I understand that you felt like that, and I'm really sorry that I didn't answer my phone. I didn't do that out of spite or because I was doing something that was improper. We just had a really fun night out. I forgot to charge my phone, and I even didn't care about the phone the whole evening because I was just having a good time. I was thinking about you occasionally, but then we run around and did this thing and that thing, and I didn't call you, I'm sorry, and I didn't keep track of my phone, I'm sorry, but it was no intention to hurt you. I just had like a really happy time, and I would appreciate if you didn't make it like into a bad memory by making me feel bad about, you know, this part of the evening, because it was not my intention. So you can both listen to them, but also speak for yourself and, you know, stand up for yourself a little bit to, you know, very clearly tell them that it was not as they thought, and they are actually, you know, making you feel bad for something that you shouldn't feel bad about. Okay, next time you will pay more attention, but this time it's already done and you didn't mean it. So you can be strong about it, because I feel like this person can easily become a big baby if you're not putting a little bit boundaries. They can, you know, start the blame game and blame and blame and blame. So that's not a good thing. So you need to listen, but also define yourself and, you know, your needs and your dance space. Okay. Oh, 7 of Cups. Again. So this shows that they project something onto you. And that's probably unfair to you, but they feel like you are unfair to them and they can't forgive. If someone else did this to them, like in their past, and it has nothing to do with you, you probably, you know, don't even think about doing those horrible things that this person thinks that you would do. And some people, they won't admit that they, you know, that they are jealous or that they feel scared of losing you or anything. They will just try to cut cords with you if they ever feel those kind of feelings. So they might be as, I think this relationship doesn't work out. We don't seem to be able to connect with each other. Instead of saying, you know, truthfully that I got really scared that you were with someone else. Because they would never want to admit to a thing like that, because, you know, they are a adult, mature person, would never think childish thoughts like that. But they probably did. It's just that they don't want to admit it. So some will admit it. Other more tricky people won't admit it, and they will make it so that you will feel equally bad as they felt. So they will feel they will make you feel like they could drop you, you know, in an instant. So to hurt you back for the feeling that they got, that you have dropped them. So it's really hard when a person spins off like this and become super dramatic, even if they kind of accuse you maybe for being dramatic or doing stupid things, or even trying to make you feel dramatic by, you know, showing you that they don't care about this relationship. You did this stupid thing. I know what you did. They don't know. They don't know squat, but you know, they will convince themselves because of some old gunk. This is like an old primordial swamp where they got hurt once and they are dragging it out, you know, again and again, and kind of superimposing this old situation on what's happening now, even though it's not even the same. And then we have the Two of Wands. So I think this person will, they really want you to be together, but they're going to act as if they don't want you to be together, and as if they don't care about losing you. They care a lot about losing you, but they don't want to lower their guard or show vulnerability. So you see their sad little face, being safe in the tower but unhappy. It's up to you how you want to deal with this. If you think that this person is just too much, they are just, you know, causing a lot of drama in your life that you don't need, this is an excellent time to step away. They can't accuse you of breaking up because they, you know, did this whole thing and acted with this behavior as if they didn't care. So then you take it face value. Okay, you don't care. You don't want to continue the relationship. So and then it's over, and thank you for this time. But if you love this person, non-drama is the rule. You don't engage in the drama. If they say we can, you know, as well break up, it's you don't. We don't seem to care enough about each other anyway. Then you just say, no, I don't want to break up, and I care a lot about you. You know, take a week, think things through, call me on Monday. So don't add to the drama. Let them own the drama. So this is advice from the divine: patience, stillness. So if your person is acting up now and possibly threatening to abandon you, try to not take it to heart. You know, don't just take care of yourself. If you need to cry, do it, but try to not add to the drama by crying in front of them. Instead, just say, okay, so if that's how you feel, I will think about it, but I don't think for now it doesn't feel like a good idea, but we can talk later. Because the resting tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is the representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key. The resting tree asks you to slow down, sit back, watch the roses bloom and birds feed in the meadow. This isn't a time to forge ahead in any way. You may not be taking enough breaks, so you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos that currently ongoing in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away, except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within the space between breaths. So you don't have to ignore the person or ghost the person. Just be, you know, if they move in warp speed, slow down. Say, oh, I will take a week and think about this. It seems irrational, but if this is what you want, I will take it into serious consideration if breaking up is the best way forward. But don't put fuel to the fire. This person wants a reaction out of you. They want to freak you out so that you will say, oh, I will never be unfaithful again, or I will never do that horrible thing, or I will never ask too much of you. Don't give them that, because they have this, they own this problem a little bit. They are telling you that you are the problem, but I don't believe them. It's not because they are a bad person. It's because they are scared that something that happened to them in the past will happen again. Most people are, so it's not strange. Imagine 20. We had 20. Yeah, 20. In matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connection to that person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. I think this is about the more nightmarish kind of dreams that this person have about you. Let's see. Let's stop. Illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered your life. Now may be the time to see things as they truly are and not as you hoped or imagined they would be or feared they would be. Release the fear, then envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind and therefore also in your life. The universe responds to such projections, so be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what, illusions and awfulizing are a misuse of imagination. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded, stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. So this says, don't engage in the drama. Don't become dramatic yourself. Don't think the worst. Don't believe the worst just because they are saying something. Because I'm seeing this person sulking and they want a reaction. They want to have, you to give them justice. So they want to say, you know, this and this and that and that and that to you. And that you would say, you will lay flat and, you know, admit to all your wrongdoings and become a better person. But what's really going on is that they have this fearful imagination that's running wild with them. And that's creating the distance in this relationship. So maybe they can't engage emotionally because of this and act like they don't care about you. Or they over-engage emotionally and are like big drama queen king. King mostly. I haven't seen any queens here. So and also look at yourself, because you are probably triggered by this situation as they have been triggered by something else in your relationship, and this might be your big trigger. So don't go along with the trigger. Don't just put play and let the video play out the same old. Instead, resting tree, imagine better. You don't have to fool yourself. If the person is saying, I want to break up with you, then okay, so this person right now, they want to break up with me. The question is, do I want to break up with them? Because it seems like this person is just doing this for to get a reaction out of you. And if you say, no, I don't want to break up, but I will consider what you have said, and probably will have some work to do in this relationship. That will probably calm the situation down. And then both of you needs to start to work on what you are superimposing on the other person. Like, can you see them for what they really are without the illusions of, you know, sprinkling fairy dust on the situation or looking through at the situation or relationship through pink glasses. So we don't want to do that, but we also don't want to paint the devil on the wall. So, and not making it better than it is and not worse than it is. So try to look very sober on this situation. Be the sober one. Don't add to the drama. And I think you need to show that you care. So it's a good thing to say, I don't want to break up. But if you have an issue, we can talk about that. So that shows that you care. It shows that you are calm. It shows that you're not, you know, all the things that they imagine that you are. And so it shows that you have a heart, but also that you're stable. And they like stable people. It's just that right now they're not really stable themselves. Okay. I would urge you to watch the love reading for June, or the what do they want to happen reading from previous month to get more information about this relationship. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week. and personal readings for elements readings and all signs readings for the full members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that appears, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video and hit the bell notification on your way out to get an update when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.